Hello everybody, so today I am reviewing Cult of Chucky. Cult of Chucky is the sequel to Curse of Chucky. This time again it's directed by Don Mancini, who started the Chucky franchise, a Child's Play franchise. This time around, with it being a sequel to Curse of Chucky, we are once again told the story of Nica. Nica, after Curse of Chucky, where she is believed to have murdered her whole family even though it was Chucky, has now been moved into a mental hospital. And Chucky is coming back to terrorize her once again in this mental hospital. So with Curse of Chucky, that was a return to form for me. I thought that it had many creepy moments to it, and it was a lot of fun. With Seed of Chucky and Bride of Chucky, in many ways that brought this sort of comedy and the comic relief and the ridiculousness to the franchise. And with Curse of Chucky, it did still have those ridiculous moments and comic relief. But it did still have its creepy moments with all the power being out in the house and all the lightning happening throughout the whole film. And with this one, Cult of Chucky, it brings some really cool ideas to the franchise. Chucky does bring the comic relief again this time and is very funny. Nica, who is actually the daughter to Brad Dourif, Brad Dourif, who voices Chucky, she's the daughter to him, so she plays Nica in this. And there's some really cool ideas in this, and I don't want to really go too much in this cool ideas because I feel like I will spoil the film. But it does breathe a bit of fresh air into this franchise when you think that all the ideas of Chucky have been used. They do put them in here. If anyone remembers the end of Curse Chucky, we were brought back with Andy Barclay from Child's Play 1 and 2. He was brought back into the mix, and he's in this again. And there's something very cool with him and something very silly, and him trying to find out what's really going on with Chucky. But it had a lot of fun. There is moments of this that do drag, and I feel there's some moments that could have been cut out, because at one point there's the same scene that does get repeated twice, and I feel like they could have just done it once, so it feels a bit sort of repetitive and draggy at points. But it's still a lot of fun, and it's not as good as Curse of Chucky, and it's not as good as Child's Play. But it does still have a lot of good moments to it, and I did find myself enjoying it. It's sort of, the finale is the most fun thing about it, because it gets so ridiculous and crazy and incredibly gory, but I did have fun with it. And I think when this does come out, it's coming out on I think it's going to be more of a sort of straight to DVD and Blu-ray on the 23rd of October. I suggest that you two do check it out. If you like the Child's Play movies, if you liked Curse of Chucky, then you will enjoy this. The ending, for me, wasn't the best ending, because it felt like sort of half a movie, and felt like there could have been more to it, because they introduced a character back into the film, and I was like, okay, I'm excited for this aspect of it, and then they don't really do as much as they could have done with that character, and it sort of disappointed me a bit, because they brought back someone so big into this franchise. You're like, okay, if they're bringing that back in, then they have to do something cool with this, and they don't go to their full potential with that. But Cult of Chucky is still great, and Don Mancini has done a great job with it, and I will give it a 3 out of 5. Cult of Chucky, yes, check it out. If you've seen Cult of Chucky, send a comment down below if you enjoyed it, if you're excited for it, and what's your favourite film in the franchise. For me, it is the first, and the second one, because they're both quite fun. The third one was pretty ridiculous, but Bride of Chucky was good. Seed of Chucky is one that we don't really talk about, but that was because that's pretty ridiculous, but it still had its moments. This franchise for me is all very fun. It's not one to be taken completely seriously, but this isn't the best one in there, but it still has its fun moments. So that's all for me today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very soon. Goodbye.